my gosh. Hello, folks. Oh, Lord. You been paying attention to the news lately? Oh, God. I usually don't do topical stuff, but there was a CEO that had an accident on a sidewalk. I don't know if you saw that. And I worked in health insurance for 15 years. I have to say.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. When it closed down and I got laid off, it was the best fucking day of my life. Oh my Lord. I have to say that he probably might have had it coming, man, you know, as somebody who was frontline paying those claims and the pressure from above let me tell you right now, the person that handles your health insurance claims hates every minute of it. And that's why I got a more honest job. I have a much more honest job now. I am the supervisor of a warehouse full of felons. Yes, far more honest job, and far more fun job, because I can scream at people when they deserve it, and they deserve it a lot. In fact, not long ago, they were kicking off, almost going into a fist fight. You know, some of them forget they're not on the yard anymore when they're at work, and I had to scream at them and get them all in order. And one of the nicer ones, he's 6'4", 300 pounds, 2 teardrop tattoos, came up to me and was like, "I'm really sorry. Most of us weren't raised with a good father figure, so we don't know how to behave." And I said, "Fair, you bitches got me now." You know what all the motherfuckers call me now? Daddy! I'll be at work and they're, "Daddy, get over here!" Jesus Christ, how did I end up here? But it's a fun job. I get good pay. A hippie friend of mine, I love hippies. However, their solution to problems are weird. I was having a rough time in my life, and one of my hippie friends was like, you know what you need? You need a massage. I was like, that sounds awesome. Let's take you down for some Reiki. Y'all know what Reiki is? It's not a massage at all. It's a patchouli soap bitch hovering her hands over you and humming and adjusting your fucking aura, occasionally waving a crystal over you. I don't know what the rest of you go for a massage for, but I'm there for the goddamn happy ending, okay? And if they're not touching you, that's not gonna happen. And at the end of the massage, both my friend and the masseuse smugly was like, "Don't you feel so much better?" It's like, no, I didn't feel shit. Nobody touched me. I didn't feel moved. What the fuck? I left in a worse mood than I showed up in. And that's not what a massage is fucking for. And on the ride back to my house, the hippie friend was, well, at least I got a really good deal on it. It was only $150 for 45 minutes. What? $150? And she didn't even touch a bitch? All this time I could have been making hooker pay without a cock in my mouth. I need to study me some goddamn Reiki for goddamn sure. I don't even think you need a degree or nothing. You just fucking go to the thrift store and get the right clothes and then douse yourself in essential oils, and that's all it fucking takes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Am I the only one on shrooms tonight? Am I the only... I feel like I'm the only one on shrooms tonight. My condolences. I would recommend for most of you. You just once in a while, just a little nibble, Don't go crazy, just a little nibble, because then you see the world in a much more fun way. I'm just telling you right now. And speaking of partying, I was coming home from a party not long ago. And I drove by that Crunch Fitness, and the parking lot was full. And I was like, what the fuck are these fuckers doing at 2 a.m. on a set? No, it was 6 a.m. on a Sunday. Apparently Mama goes too deep in the paint, loses track of time. And who are these fuckers that get up at 6 a.m. on a Sunday to work the fuck out? This is wrong. This is not good living. You know, people tell me all the time that I look really good for 53. And that's not it. Getting up at 6 a.m. on a Sunday to work out is not the answer. You young ladies, you know what it is? Partying and jujitsu, okay? I'm telling you, jujitsu will save your life in many ways. It's yoga that means something, is what it is. It's yoga that means something. Regular yoga, you just stretching. Jiu-jitsu, you learn how to fuck a motherfucker up. And you need those life skills. You need to know how to choke a dipshit out. Probably why I'm single. Shit. I am very, very single. I quite frankly enjoy being single. I'm so dedicated to the single life. I recently redecorated my bedroom with some flashing neon lights that I stole from a gas station that just slowly go self-service only. Just in case I forget. Which is not likely, because, you know, speaking of recent news, I found out that I am a trendsetter. Y'all hear about this movement? The hardcore feminists, it's like, you guys elected Trump, no pussy for the next 4 years. Yeah, I'm a trendsetter, because I haven't caught any dick since the last time Trump was president. Score. I know what's coming. I know what's coming. And people are like, you know, especially when you get older, it's like, you know, aren't you afraid of being alone? Of not being in a committed relationship? Well, two things. One, I was married for 16 years. A committed relationship is not all that it's cracked up to be. And two, you guys have known me on not even 10 minutes, and you know that alone would be an improvement. There are a lot of squirrels in this head. A lot of squirrels on a lot of wheels with a lot of shit going on. And I like it that way. I'm never alone. I'm never sad. And as far as trying to find somebody, first of all, dating over 50 is a fucking nightmare. It is exactly like buying a jigsaw puzzle at a thrift store. Yeah, I guarantee there's some fucking pieces missing. Guarantee. And then on top of it all, once you assemble the puzzle, the picture you end up with does not match what was on the box. Now, I bought into a basket full of kittens, and what I got was an emotional tornado tearing apart my personal trailer park. And I'm very nerdy. I mean, you know how hard it is to find a nerd that's gonna fuck you as hard as Bob Lazar fucked over Area 51? There's none of you that get that joke. That's too deep nerd. Okay, we'll reel it back in. Mama spends too much time watching conspiracy. You guys don't know about the Naruto run to the... Okay, never mind. It was fucking glorious. It was fucking glorious. A bunch of nerds charging across the desert. Nerd! Okay, anyway, you should look it up when you go home. If you're bored, you should look it up. Hanging out with single men my age that are just friends is a trying thing as well. One of my homies recently was bitching about being single, and he's like, Tanya, I gotta tell you, really tired of fucking these grannies with the pancake titties. What, bro? You 55 $3.95. Pancakes are what's on the fucking menu. Bust out the maple syrup and dig in and shut the fuck up. Be grateful she let you there. God damn, just blow the dust bunnies out of that puss and go for it, you stupid cunt. I mean, Jesus Christ. And I stood there and got to thinking about it, and I got extra depressed because, God damn it, this juncture in my life, I wish I had pancake titties. I'm telling you right now. At one point in my life, I weighed 310 pounds, and I have breastfed a number of children, which means my tits are more like a non-Newtonian fluid. If I don't have pressure on them, they just flow. I have to sleep with a sports bra on, because if I don't, I'll wake up with a titty wrap 3 times around my body, nipple up my ass, and I'm just going, I did not consent to this. I did not consent to this. Jesus Christ, your titties will betray you, youngins. Your titties will betray you. Yeah, I mean, god damn. And then I'm out. I got lots of young friends, summertime. They're like, you should try going out without a bra. It's so liberating in the heat. With these titties, are you insane? Typically, women in my age group will lose a titty to cancer or something like that. I'm going to lose one to curiosity and boredom. It's just going to walk off and start booking flights on kayak. It's like, god damn it, bitch never takes us anywhere. We never get fucked. We never get sucked. We never get nothing. We get no action. I'm going to completely digress from my set list. Let's talk about titties. Where are my tit men? Where are my tit men? Be brave. Yes. Testify. Mama is herself a tit man. Ta-ta! Now, it doesn't mean I'm a lesbian. I used to think I was. I had to suck on a lot of titties before I realized that I wasn't. You know, that's a rough way to find out. You know, because that's the contract. If you play with a set of titties for more than an hour, they expect more. And I love, you can measure, I love women to there. Once I have to go past there, shit gets too complicated for me. Man, I know. I don't judge any of you when you fumble down there, because I did too. I was just like, because we're all a little bit different. I'm like, I don't have this much flap. Where's the seam? So I help a bitch out, grab just pride, please, but anyways, I digress. Titties. I love titties, and I judge a person if they don't love titties, because we are in fact all mammals, and nature dictates that we all should have ate there for about 2 years, so we should all love titties, and I adore titties, and I'm talking even the little skeeter bites, men that are if I've got true tit men in the audience, you know what I'm talking about, the one where you can pull the whole tit into your mouth. Fucking beautiful, best thing in the world. And I even like the big donk, like the dumpers, the ones that you just dive in and you holding one on each shoulder like you're carrying 2 pet kegs of beer. Dude, that's a glorious experience too, because that in between the tit sweat, then when they've been in the bra all day, it's got a specific scent and greasiness. You don't even need no lotion, moisturizer. Just rub your face in there. Just rub your face in there, and it's just so good for your skin. It's part of the reason why I look so fresh. I'm telling you, part of my beauty regimen is tit grease. It's really good for you, But shave well first. That beard stubble it's not funny. Men will do that. They think it's fun. It's not funny at all. I will put a Brillo pad on your dick if you do that to me even once, and we'll compare notes. But yeah. Titties, oh God. And the business end of the dark meat part, oh God. Like, oh, like the little tiny, the ones that there's barely enough circle around, that's beautiful. And then the big one, it looks like they glued a teacup saucer on, that's a glorious, that just gives me more room to play. It really does, because the gentlemen, they don't see, when you're addressing the dark meat end of the business, you need to hit all of it. Like, so if it's a big one, you got to just get that tongue way out and just really, really go for it. She will appreciate it. This is not just for men, it's for the ladies. You're welcome. Yeah, welcome. We got to educate each other. So, okay, yeah, it's titties. Yeah, I'm high. I'm telling you, titties are beautiful. They make me happy. Let's check where we're supposed to go from here. Oh, yes. Yes, speaking of education. Because I do consider myself not just a comedian, but an educator. And that's what we need to do as real feminists. We got to quit arguing about the differences and try to get some explanations from each other. With that in mind, gentlemen, maybe you can educate an old hoe. We're going to have a moment. I was grocery shopping at the Walmart, the one out almost to Eagle Road, and I picked a few items, and I went to the self-checkout, because it's all fucking self-checkout now, and I fucking hate that. I want to talk to a person even if they don't want to talk to me because I'm old. And there was this gentleman in front of me, and I use that term loosely. He had on the Lance Armstrong style shirt and the helmet just unclipped and on the back of his head, and the clickety-clappity-click-in shoes, and he had like a vitamin water and a protein bar, healthy. This was not what I was judging the bitch about. What I was judging the bitch about was that he was wearing biking shorts and no underpants. Do y'alls know what that means? It was just dick. It was just dick, like deep, light sweat and lycra. It was just clinging, just like topographical map of dick. I could see veins and everything. Yes! Now, we're not talking like a huge dick. It was a solidly average dick. You know, we've seen that guy out in the public with the trouser tantor where you just feel like asking him if he's been shoplifting at Hickory Farms. Not that dick. Solidly average dick, but nonetheless just dick. Now, this is where I have a question for the menfolk in the audience. Is there any way in hell you would go out in public dressed like that and not realize your wang dang is essentially out in the wind? No. Praise Jesus, because then I don't feel so bad about what I did next, okay? I tiptoed up to him and I said, "Hi, sweetheart. My name is Tanya. Can I have your name?" And he looked stunned and confused and slightly frightened. You know, out in the burbs, I could have been getting him to join a cult or an MLM, same difference. And he wouldn't answer, and I was like, "That's fine. I'm just very old-fashioned. And I figured since I already knew you were uncircumcised, I should at least know your first name." Was I out of line, gentlemen? Was I out of line? No, you can call me out and tell me I'm a cunt. That's fair. That's fair. Because what I've got is some advice for y'all. And I didn't notice too many real young men coming in. There's one. You're not? No? Oh no, I hear your voice. It's the hat. This is a lesbian. This is a beautiful, beautiful lesbian. Well, you look like a delightful young man. I'm just gonna say. I could eat you like a pudding, you little lusciousness. That one, this baseball hat, you might be definitely younger than me. I don't know, regardless. You can take this out in the world for you. Yeah, I put my foot in some shit. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. This is why you can't trust old people. You know that, right? We don't see well. We're not judging. We just don't see well when we're stupid. Okay. Yeah, I got a little bit of Heimer's myself, not gonna lie. So, we're gonna turn this into a ladies' Baptist revival sort of thing. So, women, you're gonna have to yell amen any minute now. So, the women that are into dick, you don't have to participate. The women that are into dick, we all agree, men worry about the size of their dicks way too much, don't they? So, gentlemen, here's what you need to know. If she loves you, whatever you have is enough. Ladies, can I get an amen?
Amen!
If she likes you, whatever you have is enough. Ladies, can I get an amen?
Amen!
If she thinks you're okay, not gonna lie, you better be at least average or bring some game. But the fact of the matter is the fact of the matter is, if she hates you, and more accurately, if you've done something to earn her ire, you can have a cock so long that you have to tuck it in the top of your tube sock in the morning for safety, and so thick it looks like a bodybuilder's bicep. And if you've done something to piss her off, here's what's going to happen. She's going to be out tearing you down in front of all of her friends.
He never puts the seat down. There's always skid marks in his drawers. 30 years old, he hasn't learned how to wipe his ass.
And on top of it all, he's got a little dick. So what have we learned from this tonight, gentlemen? It's not how much of a dick you have, it's how much of a dick you are. My name is Tanya Cope. With my friends in Short Magic Taco. You have a good night, friends.